Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon AlphaSapphire. In fact, this is a very special episode because we're going to be showing off everything involving the legendary Pokémon Groudon from Omega Ruby. This is the one key difference between the two remakes that I really wanted to show off. So we're going to be showing off everything just before taking on the 8th Gym Leader Wallace in Sootopolis City, involving the legendary Pokemon, with Team Magma running rampant, trying to awaken Groudon. As you see, the key difference is that Team Magma are the lead villains here in Omega Ruby compared to Team Aqua and Alpha Sapphire. Groudon is the super ancient Pokemon that is trying to be awoken by the villainous team, and Team Aqua is trying to talk sense into Team Magma, instead of Team Magma trying to talk sense into Team Aqua. So, there aren't really that many other differences between the two as far as the storylines go. You really only face Maxie once on Mount Chimney instead of Archie, and where you encountered Team Aqua and Alpha Sapphire, you encounter Team Magma and Omega Ruby. So, it really isn't that differential. Obviously here we are going to have a battle with Maxie, and I'm going to quickly run through his team. It's a little bit different compared to Archie's. They both have a Mightyena and a Crobat. Mightyena, level 41, Dark-type, Quick Feet for the ability, with the moves Takedown, Taunt, Embargo, and Scary Face, which Maxie and Archie both lead off with. Anyways, Crobat is level 41, Poison Flying type, Inner Focus for the ability, with the moves Poison Fang, Acrobatics, Haze, and Mean Look. As you see, my team is very high-leveled compared to Maxie, because, as you know, the Alpha Sapphire finale got really screwed up because of my recording software, so I had to marathon through Omega Ruby here. This is actually post-commentary, the first time in, like, forever I'm doing post-commentary for a LP video, just because I was really, really tired, and I didn't want to record live commentary. Plus, you may already see that the episode is very, very long, as it is. So, yeah, I didn't want to split it up into, like, 2 parts, and I didn't, want to record live commentary for 40 minutes, so. Anyways, so we run down through the Pokemon there. Poison Fang, Acrobatics, Mean Look, and Haze, just in case I forgot about Crobat. Instead of a Muck, Maxie, is going to have a Wheezing level 41 Poison type, Levitate for the ability, with the moves Sludge Bomb, Explosion, Double Hit, and Haze. And instead of a Sharpedo that can Mega Evolve, Maxie will have a Camerupt that can Mega Evolve. And it is Fire Ground type, and the ability says Unknown on Bulbapedia, which I'm using my notes off of, but it is holding the Camerupt type, so it can Mega Evolve. And its moves are Rock Slide, Takedown, Curse, and Yawn. So there you go. But yeah, in most of these moments here in this video, I probably won't be talking, especially with the cutscenes. But I don't know. I don't really want to read all the dialogue. So you'll just have to. I'll speak up during the more important parts, I guess I should say. But yeah. So, this is really just a video to show off the differences, not really anything else special to it. So, I hope you enjoy. This actually is going to take a lot of work editing. I'm only watching the raw footage right now, so I don't know how I'm going to, do the background and all that stuff right now, so hopefully I can get this video up in time. This is actually the first after-game episode of Alpha Sapphire. There are going to be a few other after-game episodes after this, especially because there was something very important that I maybe should have let off with the after-game, but I felt I needed to show this one off first, plus it's been sitting on my computer for like a week now, so I just wanted to get it out there. Anyway, we defeated Maxie, and I do believe our first major cutscene is going to be coming up after, yep, here we go. Ha 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 ha! I need to do the Maxie voice sometime. Ha 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 ha! Splendid! Just splendid, my young trainer. I have to do it. Maxie from Team Magma. Everybody loves him. I loved watching the anime arc with Team Aqua and Team Magma. I don't know, it's one of the better arcs they've done with the villainous teams. And that was like 10 years ago. But anyway, the red orb is about to be used to awaken. Is it the red orb? Yeah, it's the red orb. Yeah, there we go. Maxie just tells me he's going to use the red orb to awaken Groudon and revert it to its primal form. And instead of Shelly trying to stop Archie, I should say, Tabitha, one of the admins of Team Magma, is trying to stop Maxie. Tabitha takes the place of Shelly in the storyline, and another Team Magma admin, Courtney, takes the place of Matt in respective areas you see. As we've seen Shelly and Matt along the way. That's where Tabitha and Courtney will be respectively. And I don't know why they say Tabitha is a male. Clearly Tabitha is a female, but it is what it is. Anyways, I think I'm gonna be quiet now because I think Maxie's about to reawaken Groudon. So, here we go. I gotta say, the harsh rain I prefer over the heavy rain from Kyogre I prefer definitely a lot over the harsh sunlight from Groudon. I do like, though, the cutscene as we did see where Groudon looks up at the cave. Kyogre kind of looks up, but not as much as, there's not much emphasis on it as Groudon. I like that as far as the cutscene goes. But everything else cutscene-wise, I prefer Kyogre. I don't know, it's just me. But nonetheless, there we go, Groudon's awakened. And yeah, especially later on in the Cave of Origin, the cutscenes there for Groudon, I definitely prefer Kyogre. But yeah, pretty much instead of the heavy rain, it's going to be harsh sunlight. The heavy rain's a lot easier on the eyes when it comes to going through, as you see the timestamp for this video, like 40 minutes, if you're going really quick about it, just sitting through that for 40 minutes, just doing that. I don't know, the heavy rain's a lot easier on the eyes, especially for me, because I am an owner of glasses. I do own 2 extra eyes, if you will, so, I don't know. But nonetheless, let's get out into the heavy sun, and let's get blinded, everybody, yeah, because nobody else wears sunglasses, woo! But yeah. So, yeah, pretty much, the roles are just reversed. That's the one thing I can say about the 3rd generation. Having the 2 different villainous teams made it such a unique experience, especially, you know, playing the originals growing up. I just loved it. I really, really did. Maxie's starting to doubt himself for awakening Groudon there. Here we go, out into the harsh sunlight. Just look at this. Especially that opener right there with the orangey yellow. Oh, God. A lot easier on the eyes is the heavy rain. Yeah, look at their face. The top of their face is all tinty because of the sun. Jeez. Man. Alright, well, I'm just gonna let all this text I actually do prefer Is it the same music? I don't think it's the same music. I'm gonna let this music play as you watch the text. So I'll be right back once we get towards Groudon at the Cave of Origin. I decided to skip ahead because I had to do a few things in between the takes, but nonetheless, back to the episode at hand. In case you were wondering why there was this cut here, I just needed to take care of a bit of stuff. So, back to being silent while we wait until we actually get inside the Cave of Origin. Alright, here we are in the Cave of Origin, and now let's hop on the bike and let's get down to Groudon. Oh, here we go, the familiar shaking of the ground as we approach the Chamber of Slumber. Oh, that tingly feeling I had when we were facing Kyogre, it's coming back, even though this is pre-recorded, the video. But it's coming back just by seeing this for Groudon. I do know what happens, so it's actually pretty funny. I can't wait till you actually get to see what happens, but nonetheless, we inch closer and closer down to Groudon. Oh boy, tingly feeling, it's still there. And yes, we will use another repel. Thank you, game. Alright, let's go. Here we are. It's time. Alright, and as we change into our magma suit, and just like in AlphaSapphire, we will get a call from the leader after we equip the respective orb. Instead of Archie, we will get a call from Maxie in just a moment, and basically says the same thing, I think, anyway. So, it's really not that big of a deal. Oh, hey, Groudon, didn't see you there. How you doing? The great Maxie. He's so full of himself, I love it. I, the great Maxie, from Team Magma. I love you, Maxie. Sometimes I wish I did play Omega Ruby instead of AlphaSapphire, but I wouldn't trade AlphaSapphire for the world. We have to leap upon Groudon's mighty back. Uh-oh, the video's about to cut out. Thank you for watching. No, I'm kidding. The voice cuts out, and it's time to mount the legendary Pokemon, Groudon. The concept of being able to ride on Groudon's back as it went through lava was pretty cool. However, I prefer swimming through the whirlpools on Kyogre. I don't know, that's just me. It's just me. Alright, here we go. Bring it on, Groudon. Groudon has appeared, and here we go, time to fight Groudon. I don't know, Groudon's ability, Desolate Land, by the way, which the sunlight is extremely harsh. I don't know, I mean, Groudon's cutscene right there with the Primal Reversion Maybe in some cases you could compare it better to Kyogre, I don't know. Kyogre, I just have a more special place in my heart because my first game of the 3rd generation was Sapphire, so just has a more special place in my heart. We avoided Precipal Blades, the new exclusive move to Primal Groudon, and we're gonna start chucking Pokeballs at this thing because, I mean, that's the point, right? We need to catch Groudon. Unfortunately, I didn't have any Pokemon that could put a status on this thing, although it could put a status on itself with Rest here, which it used just now. It has Rest instead of Aqua Ring, like Kyogre has. I would love to see a Groudon use Aqua Ring. I don't know why, it just amuses me to want to see that, I don't know. Dazzling Gleam, not going to do as much at all. So right here, while he's sleeping, I was going to set up a Calm Mind, because, you know, that didn't do that much. +1 maybe would have done a little bit less than what it had left HP-wise. So yeah, I thought it was a good idea. And he's still fast asleep, so why not? So, let's go for the Magical Leaf, a probably even weaker move than Dazzling Gleam, because it resists the attack, right? Well, I get a critical hit Magical Leaf and kill Groudon. Yep. That happened. And as the rest of this cutscene and the rest of the dialogue between Team Magma and the trainer plays out, I'd like to thank you all for watching this very special episode of the Pokémon AlphaSapphire after game. Next time, some very important things are going to begin to go down. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.